What's up, everybody? Shante with my man.
Jay.
Hey, we're gonna do a topic, and it's about alternatives. An alternative to me is means that I have to sacrifice. Maybe that's because I suffer from a mental illness, but we're gonna have a. He's gonna talk about his topic, and then I'm gonna talk about mine.
Okay. My alternative, I'd say for just everyday life, things such as anxiety, things as just, I guess, being more confident, being more outgoing, are, you know, things that we have to use in everyday life. My choices normally are the gym, which I am very proud to say I got my new gym membership, and my better half went with me yesterday, so that's awesome. And I would say church. Now, how does church kind of help you become more confident and more outgoing? Well, uh, for one, obviously, it's one of the most controversial things to a lot of society to believe in God because the Lord was right in His Bible, in His Word, when He said, "Whoever loved the world hate me." And worldly stuff and godly stuff, they don't go together. For instance, when you praise the Lord, a lot of times a lot of people can be very uncomfortable about that when it's not in the church or the appropriate setting. But let me get to how that makes me a little bit more confident as well. Singing hymns. Singing hymns makes me more confident in vocal projection. Whenever I have to speak and I'm not looking down at the ground, I'm speaking at a normal tone. Uh, and I have a little more vocal projection and control as well. Uh, Also, whenever I have to give a testimony in front of a lot of people,
Like a CIT presentation.
yes, it helps you become a little bit more comfortable with expressing yourself and not being so shy or shallow or feeling as if you are you're ashamed or embarrassed of who you are as a person or things that you go through or what you stand for more so. Um, the gym, I'll move on to that and I'll try to be very brief because I need to let the host definitely do her thing. But yeah, last night I went to the gym and my task on my first day being back after a few years, I'd say,
Yeah.
was being disciplined. I had to really control myself. I didn't want to get too into the type of hot shot or, awesome guy I used to be when I was putting up this much weight and working out this much, because I have to remember I'm, rusty. I'm a work in progress and I need to repolish a lot. So I had to stay away from the huge weights, knowing that my body was not ready to endure a lot of that fatigue, that pressure. Um, and I just started with the small weights and I went right to basics. Did I do a little bit of the big weights? Yes. But after I got comfortable, because I knew there was a right way to do things and a wrong way to do things. I didn't want to get ahead of myself and hurt myself. And the way that can,
Severely hurt yourself if you don't know what you're doing.
yeah, and the way that can transcend to life, I notice is that when you don't try to get ahead of yourself and go back to the person you were at one point or who you would like to be, and just calmly have faith in yourself and just be genuine, things start to progress along the way. And you become a little bit more proud of yourself, actually. Um, I learned how to be proud of the basics and work my way up. Uh, and boy, it started off as me literally being the only one in the gym for, was I there for an hour?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Okay, so probably the last, I'd say 7 minutes, literally, there may have been one person that came in as I was just getting done. Um, but yeah, it was really a gut checking moment. Like a lot of people probably mentioned gym intimidation or whatever they called it at Planet Fitness, where you have to really go hard because you're around a lot of people who are doing their thing. But for me, it was like, okay, Justin, you're by yourself. There is nobody to help root you on. There's nobody to look impressive in front of. This is that heart gut checking moment you have to be ready for. And I had to force myself not to get ahead of myself. Um, just do things the way I was taught. And that just comes back to with life. The way you treat people, the way you learn how to carry yourself out of confidence. No, it's not easy. Yes, it can be very heart racing at times. Yeah, you have to do a lot of deep soul searching. I get it.
It looks intimidating.
Yes. But the way you overcome it is by slowly approaching it. Don't get ahead of yourself, because before you know it, you won't even recognize who you are. And you'll get discouraged and, you'll feel like a failure. But if you slowly do things the right way, at least you know that you're on a start to getting better. And sometimes that's just with relationships in life or obstacles in life that we have to go through. And that'll be all for me. How about you?
Hey guys, my alternative or sacrifice would be deciding to go with the fact team and losing a lot of medication. A lot of medication that I've been on since 2005. So I'm gonna try to accommodate their, I don't know what you, no, I have no choice but to accommodate, but yeah, I do have a choice, because if I didn't want fact team, it's voluntary, so I do have a choice. I am intrigued to see what happens. I'm getting a lot of medication taken away from me, but once again, sometimes you got to do a risk to get yourself somewhere where you can become confident and progress baby steps, because confidence is the first thing that you need to even make steps. The first step is believing in yourself. The next step is whatever you want it to be, because you have control, because you made the first step. And I'm having an appointment tomorrow with the fact team. I'm going to see how they can accommodate some of my medication that I'm on. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little scared, but the unknown is the unknown until known.
That's right.
And you get that way by trying. And if you don't try, you can't sit there and complain to anybody, because people can't do it for you. You got to do it yourself. Like, people can help you along the way, be mentors and stuff, but it really comes down to what you want, because everything is functioned by the mind, and the mind operates the body and everything else. Now, my mind is a little bit different, because I suffer from mental illness severe, and Jay doesn't. But you gotta believe in yourself, because if you want somebody else to believe in you, you gotta do it. And that's just be like Nike, just do it. Whoever made that logo, I love it. Just do it. And I'll let y'all know what happens with the fat team, if I decide to go with them or not. I'm having my mom come with me. He can't be present because of work. But we'll see how this goes. And I hope that you guys understand that you have to make sacrifices to progress in life, or in the other people's world, alternatives. But to me, it's a sacrifice. That's why I love this channel, because I'm able to bring a perspective of somebody who's very articulate and intelligent, and then you have me that has the mental illness, and you know, he knows a little bit about mental illness because of me. But you know, I've been doing this since I was 11, 12 years old. So you know, it's just another day at work for me. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry I haven't been doing videos that much. You know, I have to build my confidence up too, and it's working. It's a work in progress. All right, this is Shantae with
Jay, thank you for the compliment, by the way.
what compliment?
Articulate and
Oh, no problem.
stuff.
It's the truth.
Thanks.
I wasn't trying to.
No, I need to hear that.
No, yeah.
I really did. Thank
So we're out, guys. You have any questions or anything, you like this video, subscribe. It's called Life's Gift by Shantae. And this is my man Jay.
Jay.
And we're out. Bye.
Peace.